This is problem number 2 from section 4.1. In this problem, they want us to look at this graph, and they want us to find for what values of x does a function obtain a relative minimum, find the relative minimum value, and then for what values of x does the function obtain a relative maximum, and find the relative maximum value. Now let's look at our definitions of extrema here. And we have local extrema and absolute extrema. Now local extrema and relative extrema are like the same thing, all right? So there's the same wording. You'll see them go back and forth between local and relative. Now, I want to point out, I said that local extrema is the top of a peak or bottom of a valley, but not the highest or lowest on the graph. Local extrema occur when the function goes from increasing to decreasing or decreasing to increasing. So if a function just stops but doesn't change from increasing to decreasing, that is not considered a local extrema value. So these two endpoints here, -8 and -10, this one's not even defined, but this one is defined. These 2 points do not increase or decrease, do not switch from increasing to decreasing or decreasing to increasing. So they're not really a peak or a valley. So these 2 points are not local extrema values. So let's go through and look at this then. For part A, it says that it wants the values of x where you have a relative minimum. We have a relative minimum right here because it changes from decreasing to increasing. And so our x value is 2. So we're going to say x equal 2 here. Part B, find the relative minimum value. Well, the relative minimum value is that y value, which is -3, so we'll say y equal -3. Part C then, it says find the relative maximum value. Well, the relative maximum value is when it goes from increasing to decreasing, and it's at this point here. And so our x value there, says x value is -4. And now part D, it says find the relative maximum value. The relative maximum value is 6, which is the y value, so we'll say y equals 6. And those are solutions. That's the type of stuff, the specific questioning that you need to kind of get a good grasp of throughout this unit.